Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarottam pravaram munina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Salutations to the sage Patanjali, who gave us yoga to purify the mind, grammar to purify language, Panini grammar, and Ayurveda to purify the body. To that great sage, let's offer our salutations. So take a comfortable position. If you are wearing glasses, better remove it and make yourself maximum comfortable, and preferably spine erect, preferably your video open, spine erect if you can. And those who can sit on the ground, if not today, at least from tomorrow, sit on the ground, practice that. Otherwise, body will not listen later on, just because chair, sofa is available. So sitting on the ground has got its own advantages, grounding, and your Muladhara chakra automatically gets charged and energy starts going up. So first, yesterday I think Gaurav was telling stretching a little bit, pranayama a little bit, all needed before meditation. I have also mentioned the first day or second day that we should be little hungry, you should be little tired. That is the ideal condition. Okay, so that if full food is there, you'll go to sleep, etc. So first, you do before coming itself. Those who know little yoga, you can practice, you can do little stretching, and minimum thing you can do, or even now, just a minute, you can rotate your eyes clockwise 10 and anti-clockwise 10, both eyes, very slowly. It's not only good for the eyes, but also your brain waves. Eyes closed also you can practice if you are comfortable. Eyeballs rotating. Pradakshina, apradakshina. To increase your awareness also, here and now, physically, mentally. Then if you have no spondylitis, cervical, you can rotate your neck also, say 5 plus 5, clockwise 5, anti-clockwise 5. Let go all the tension, stress from your shoulders, neck, muscles. Very slowly. Always do 5 to 10 minimum, comfortable level. There is no hard and fast rule. Then you can, after that, rotate your shoulders also. Try to touch the elbows, then forward, say 5 to 10 times. Every time elbow should touch, if possible, not straining, comfortable level if it is possible. Then reverse also. Let go all the tension and stress. Let everything melt away. Now, take a few deep breaths. Can do even hip rotation, then knee rotation and all that, then ankle rotation. Standing you may have to do. Now it's okay. Just take few comfortable, deep, long breaths. Inhaling fully, exhaling fully. If the exhalation can be longer, it will be wonderful always, so that letting go, emptying the lungs. conscious breathing. Good. So those who want to close the eyes and listen, it will be wonderful. I'll just recap the first day and second day what you have talked about yoga, then Patanjali Yoga Sutra, second day. Just a recap, few minutes. So before that, I would like to ask you, what made you to join this? We don't have answer here, but think of that. Why you have joined for this session? Probably some of you may have pain here, or your Madhya Pradesh is not cooperating, fat reduction, or some other ailment, all this XYZ, some issues, physical, mental, or tension, stress, various things will be there. Fine. But just don't think of all those things while sitting for these meditation sessions. Just forget it. It is only a byproduct. Our ultimate purpose, we have to think always. Ultimate goal. So in the normal life itself, whatever we are doing, what for we are doing? You just ask. Apart from this removal of pain, etc., klishta, all will be talking. Okay. Ultimately, whatever you earn money, you buy A, B, C, D, so many material things, manifestation, all for what? It's all for happiness, right? You want to live happily, that's all. Whatever you have, otherwise, what is the point? Simply keeping in the locker money or keeping the garage, all the BMW cars. So everything is ultimately for joy or happiness only, right? So that is either dukkha nivritti or sukha prapti. That's all. Yes or no? Yes, right? But before that, you should know what is happiness. We all think getting big house, big car, and so many material things, all will give me happiness, joy. But it's all fleeting joy. Never last, right? We're all aware. So we have to introspect. So that's a very important. Yoga means not just doing asana or just stretching alone. So real yoga is union. So what is yoga? Yoga is union. Union with yourself, or what Vedanta talks about, Atma Paramatma union, or yoking, the very word meaning. Yujjade anena iti yoga. So your microcosm and macrocosm, or expansion of consciousness, individual consciousness merging with the cosmic consciousness or universal, or self-realization, liberation, God realization, kaivalya, everything, liberation, all same. Different names are given and subtle differences may be there. Like Buddha never talked about God. It's only kaivalya, ultimate. Whereas Patanjali talked about God. Ishvara Pranidhana is coming. We'll discuss about that in the coming days. Now, we are all here. How? Because you got the message, communication for this program, like this, many things. But you have taken a call. You have exercised your freedom. Freedom is there already, whether to join or not. At that moment, immediately you should take. Anything comes like that. If you think so many things, oh, if I that day I will not be there. See, maybe after next month you may not be there. So 40 days I cannot attend. So I will not join at all. This is so happening. So you have to exercise your freedom. God has given us willpower. See what ancient scriptures talk about. Kartum, agartum, anyatha kartum shaktaha. We can do anything in a particular way, or not to do, or do it differently. Anyatha kartum. So we have the freedom. So you can choose. Now, once you have exercised your choice, then you should continue with it. Should not be wavering. So Sage Patanjali will be talking about mind. No one else has talked about mind so elaborately. That's why we have to take more and more time. So even Aurobindo, what he said, he emphasizes on all-round personality development, that physical, mental, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual levels. This is what even World Health Organization defines health, right? Today. Earlier, they were not talking about spiritual health. So we have every moment we have choice. So we have to choose the right choice we have to make. So as I said the other day, Swami Vivekananda said, man is the maker of his own destiny. So that is, again, people believing in destiny. Destiny can be changed by exercising or free will, by practice. So using the mati, you can change your vidhi. That is the beauty of it. So with this understanding, then what Swami Vivekananda said, that's what those who have joined later, I would like to just define what he said. What is the goal? Each soul is potentially divine. Our goal is to manifest the divinity. How? The goal is to manifest the divinity within by controlling our nature, internal and external. Do it either by work or worship, philosophy or psychic control, by one or more, and or all of this, and be free. That's what I said. So becoming free is the ultimate. So here he talks about all the 4 yogas. So he has given all the 4 yogas. Karma yoga, work without attachment, without expecting the result. Selfless action. Then bhakti yoga, that is self-surrender. Then using the head, jnana yoga, analysis. Then all the 3 together in a way is called a Raja Yoga. That is what Patanjali called as Ashta Anga Yoga, 8-limbed yoga. So these are all the 4 different parts. According to your nature, you can use it. Each one is different. See, Kumbhakarna cannot be asked to sit for meditation. Whereas Arjuna, yes. So like that, we have to say Bhima. He has got physical strength, but his intellect is different from Arjuna. So like that, according to our nature, we can use it. So that is the key. So choice. Anyone. What is the goal? Self-perfection. From narrow, egoistic personality to all-pervasive, eternal, blissful state of reality. Self-realization is the ultimate. That means, and we are all Pashu to become Pashupati. An ordinary man, like animalistic man, tamasic nature, has to grow, internal growth, become a better man. Then a great man to superman, we say. Then divine man, divine human being, you should become cosmic personality. So this is the ultimate. So what is self? In fact, somebody defined self, SCLF, is spiritually enlightened loving force. Okay. Anyway, that's all just for information. Somebody gave the definition, right? So with this understanding, why we are talking about theory only here? Straight away, why we cannot go for meditation? Then it will become monotony and people may go to sleep. Tamasic nature, depending on the nature. So understanding is the key. That's what I said the first day. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Listening, not hearing. Listen, then contemplate on that. Then Nididhyasana. Meditate on that. Whatever. So I am asking all of you, those who attended the first day, 2 days, want to recap this. I don't know how many of you have thought of that. So sit sometime and contemplate whatever time is available. And we have also posted the YouTube video of who is Patanjali. That's why I don't want to take time on that. Beautifully explained by that Project Shivoham. He's a very capable gentleman. He has gone historically. It is not what you call mythology and all that. So clearly it is given. So with this understanding, and what is not meditation, we talked about. contemplation, concentration, or prayer, or worship, visualization, affirmation, all not meditation to us told. But having said that, I said, all these are used today by various masters as a combination, permutation, combination, because beginning it is needed. Right away, if you go to forest and what Krishna said, just sit in a elevated position in the Durva grass, what will happen? You will be scared about the animals only, whether tiger will come, lion will come only, right? So according to today's need, we will have to do all these things. But you may be doing many of these things, it's okay, but understand and do it. Yesterday, our Gauraji has already talked about how to visualize, etc. Yes. So my takeaway is what I would like to say is, yes, all those are needed when you are on this reality, living on in this world. But ultimate manifestation is what Swami Vivekananda said. Goal is to manifest the divinity itself. That is self-realization. So we have to manifest that in day-to-day life. We should become. And somebody said also that they suspect that there is something beyond body, mind, etc. But what scriptures say is, don't suspect, have 100% conviction that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the intellect, you are that Brahman itself. Knower of Brahman becomes Brahman. So with this understanding, we should sit for meditation, and also not only meditation, day-to-day action. I am vast. Have that conviction first itself. Don't have any doubt. That's why even Swami Vivekananda said, faith, faith, fiery faith, faith in yourself, faith in the Almighty. That is important. So starting point is that. So your belief system has to change. That is why we are all suffering, because many non-starters, how many we are sent, see, even now, how many are joined in WhatsApp, how many are sitting here. So I pulling down. Only gurus will pull you up. All other society surrounding, all will only pull us down. That is the problem. So you have to exercise your will. Buddhir hidesham adhigo visheshaha, buddhir vihinaha pashubir samanaha. So don't live like a pashu, animal. Everything is easy when you are busy. So people say no time, etc. Those who are busy only, there will be concentration, there will be efficiency. I was working in a bank. I started the career as a cashier. Sometimes there will be shortage. Those days, there were no crowd at all, actually. When there is a lot of crowd rush, people stand in queue. Not even one day, there was a shortage of cash. So you can understand the mind. Practically, I am telling. That is so. So keep yourself busy, but not in nonsensical things. The right thing. Okay, choose. So because you are lazy, nature, as I said, 3 gunas we talked about. Tamas, Rajas, and Sattva. So it's a permutation combination, each one of us. But it is not permanent also. It keep on changing. Therefore, use this willpower and continue. And commitment and consistency, conscious effort. These are the 3 C's I would like to use, all of you. That is very important. Anything you want to do, if you want success, if you want to get result, commitment is not sufficient. Consistency is very, very important. Then little conscious effort is there, not mechanically doing. So understanding, even when you do asanas also, you should feel it is not thinking of your physical body, for this I am doing. No, just feel the emotions, what is happening, which part is getting stimulated, which is getting relaxed. Such things you observe. So observing, you see what happens. Even doing yogasana can be meditative. Your mind and body becomes one. So like that, with understanding, whatever you do, do with consciousness. So that's why, see, other day I said, people do rituals and all that. Puja koti samam stotram, stotra koti samam jabaha, japa koti samam dhyanam, dhyana koti samolayaha. A crores of puja one stotra is sufficient. And instead of 1 crore of stotra, just one japa equal to that. And dhyana is equal to koti japa. And whereas samadhi, laya, absorption, dissolution is equal to crores of dhyana. So dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Like progressing, like laya. So whatever you are doing, whether you are doing puja or whatever else, work should become, in fact, worship. We say, I am a karma yogi, etc. Everything is combination actually. So with this clarity, let us proceed. Coming to Patanjali's, we said there are 195 stanzas or sutras. In that, 4 chapters are there. Samadhi pada, sadhana pada. Samadhi pada is yoga and its aims. First itself, he talks about that only. So people should have that seriousness. He never talks about practices in the first chapter. Only aim of yoga. Yoga means samadhi, reaching that state only. It is not again asana, etc. And vibhuti pada is how to attain ashtasiddhi and various powers, siddhis. Then lastly, kaivalya pada. 33 stanza only are there. That is liberation and various levels of samadhi. And Ashtanga Yoga, what are those? Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara. This is called Bahiranga Yoga. This is indirect control of our mind. Yama, Niyamas are the foundation. This is character building. Yamas are don'ts, prohibitions, injunctions. Niyamas are to follow certain rules. About that, we will talk again in detail. That is very important. Without foundation, we cannot have growth. You know how building can be constructed without proper foundation. It cannot be, right? So, what is then advanced yoga or andaranga yoga? That is dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Dharana is focusing. Dhyana is actually defocusing. Samadhi is reaching beyond a long time. If you are able to sit in dhyana, it becomes samadhi. They means buddhi, in fact, balanced mind. And Bhagavad Gita also talked about all the yogas. Every 18 chapter is there. All the chapters are talking about permutation, combination of yoga. Whereas Swami Vivekananda said 4 streams of yoga, these 4 only, right? So, then we talked about the 3 gunas, I said. What are the 3 gunas? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. That's what he said, control your nature. This is inborn, in fact, but it can be changed. Permutation, combination, as I said before. Sattva is best, pure. Then Rajas is always hyper, like that. Today's youngsters, always running, you know, fast life. That is Rajasic nature. Then Tamasic nature is lethargic, lazy. That's not what he said. So we have to come out of that tamasic nature. So depending upon these 3 combinations, we have to understand our mind. Domination, which is dominant in our nature. So depending upon that, our mind state will be there. This is called Chitta Bhumis, states of mind. So what are they? Chitta, disturbed, sad state. It is Rajasic nature. Always, you know, feeling bad and all that, you know, tension, stress, or sad for no reason sometimes, or for a little thing. So that is Rajasic nature. Then Mudha, dull, lazy, drowsy. That is Tamasic nature. Then Vikshipta, it is Rajas and Tamas combination, partially controlled, less disturbed. So there will be Chanchala, mind wandering, but sometimes becomes steady by bringing Sattva qualities, influenced by Sattva. Able to withdraw from painful objects sometimes by changing the thought to pleasurable. So just by changing. So that is what even in affirmations and all that visualization, some people advise. So by bringing the positive thoughts, you may forget the painful thoughts like that. Then the best state is, 4th is Ekagra. That is inner state starts. logical framework of mind. Here, focusing one-pointed from multiple thoughts, like dharana. So ekagra means so many thoughts are coming. So we cannot stop the mind completely. It takes time. So from multiple thoughts, first you can bring to just one thought. That is why many tools are used by Om photo or chanting or any other symbolism, symbols or Guru's photo or God's photo, whatever it is. So depending on that. So you can. So it may be needed in the beginning. Then the best state is mastery. That is Nirodha Sthiti. That is our real goal, pure Sattva. Whereas Ekagrata is Sattvic quality, but mastery is not thought state. That is our ultimate goal, pure Sattva state. Now, 555 will come, so many things in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Now, what are the Chitta Vrittis he talked about? See, we said Chitta Vritti Nirodha Yoga, Tatha Drashtu Surube Avasthanam. Okay, what he says. Here, he says Vrittaya Panjatayaha, Klishta Aklishtaha. The modifications of mind are 5 types. Panjatayaha. Klishta Aklishtaha. Painful and not painful. So 5 varieties of state is there. Now, what are they? So what are painful, what are not painful? I think last time we discussed. So you know, but for example, that's our understanding. That's why you have to introspect, then only you will know. Say suppose for sense satisfaction, something you want. For example, you want lust, kama, or smoking, or alcohol. So you feel it is really joyful, but will it last? All sense organs, are outgoing. Mind is going, everything is enjoyed through the mind. But is it really pleasurable? It is really, ultimately, it becomes painful. So like light and shadow, both are pain and pleasure are always together, like 2 sides of the same coin. So suppose you have another cases, I said the other day, you are having compassion, pity, somebody is suffering. By seeing that, you feel pity, compassion, karuna. Here, but you are seeing the suffering, but is it a painful thought? It looks like, but really it is not painful. Aklishtaha, because ultimately that will transform us. You have the feeling of compassion. So it is an unselfish emotion. Therefore, it loosens our bonds, our egotism. Egotism will melt away. So, with this, like this, there are so many thought waves cannot be controlled at once. So first we have to overcome the painful thought waves by raising the waves which are not painful. So that is how we can do it. So by thinking of good thoughts, pleasurable, not painful, like that. But first we can, nirodha of painful waves can be done by regular practice. But what Patanjali says is even pleasurable, not painful, also has to be cleaned. So like a lake, mind should become like a clean lake. No waves at all. You see a good, pure water. I went to Mansa Sarovara. Beautiful. See, you can see the bottom. Beautiful. So like that, mind should become, nothing is there. No pain and pleasure. So that is our ultimate goal. It is possible. Man can. Only we have to practice. How? We'll understand in the days to come. So we have to overcome all the thoughts, including good, pure, and truthful. External world is still superficial and transient. That is why, though it appears to be beautiful, but they also are only like Maya, what our Vedic scriptures talk about. We'll understand in the days to come. So here what happens is even some reformers, those who are thinking NGOs and all that I am seeing, so many NGOs running people like that, they say they are doing a lot of service. but many of them have all the diseases. Why? Because they are stuck there. It is not karma yoga. They are stuck in their karma. It should become karma yoga without expecting the result. Then it becomes enjoyable. A truly illumined man is always calm. He knows peace of the Atman within all things. Even when there is suffering, he is peaceful. So no disease, whatever comes, even if it comes, he is peaceful, like Ramana Maharshi, or you would have heard about Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Cancer was there, but he knows it's okay, it is in the body. So that state, you and I can reach that state. That is the beauty of it. So we have to work for that. So what are these 5? That is what we are shown in the screen. Pramana Viparyaya Vikalpa Nidra Smritayaha. Pramana means 5 thought waves. Pramana is the right knowledge. Now what you are talking about, Vedic scriptures, scriptural knowledge, Veda, Upanishads, Agama. So this Pramana is right knowledge, Viparya is wrong knowledge. Vikalpa is the verbal delusion, Nidra is sleep, Smriti is memory. Okay. So all these 5 modification is happening. Thought waves are there. So what is right knowledge? So it is Pramana. Pramana is either Pratyaksha or Anumana. Direct knowledge you gain, or inferential also is possible. So direct knowledge is like we learn directly from the people, from situations, and also from the scriptures. See, all Vedas are authentic. Nobody questions that. Everybody accepts that because they are all revelations to the sages. Earlier days, thousands of years back, it cannot go wrong. So that is the right knowledge we have to understand. So it can be pratyaksha, direct, or inferential. So these pramanas are evolved for thousands of years over a period, exactly like medical science. It's all documented. Evidence is there, texts are there. Shastra, Agama, text on yoga, Upanishad, etc. So these are all the right knowledge we have to. So now we are all here to gain that right knowledge only, right? So dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti, if you want, first you should have right knowledge, right? Then what is the second one? Thought wave is Viparyaya. Viparyaya is wrong knowledge. The wrong knowledge, how it comes? We accept others' opinions more and more. That is what is happening. Influence in the
society. Permission, sir. We lost your voice. It's mute. No, sir, we can't hear you. Ashok, sir, can you hear?
No, Marodi, not.
No, sir, we can't hear you, sir. Just lost your microphone permissions. No.
Parmeshwaran, sir, can you log out and log in again quickly? So we'll see.
Join from phone also, meanwhile, if you can. Yeah.
can hear me? You can hear? Can you hear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Permission, sir.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Sorry, technology. Okay, so where were we? We're talking about Pramana, Viparyaya, Vigalpa, Nidra, Smritaya. Right knowledge, then wrong knowledge, Viparyaya. See, wrong knowledge means mainly we listen to others' opinion and take it for granted. Here, the Vedantic example I can give you, that is, suppose you are going in a dark night, slightly little light is there, you are walking in the night, okay? Now, you are seeing a snake there. So what will happen? Fight or flight, right? You become fearful and all that, okay? So what happens to the body and all that? But in the meanwhile, somebody comes with a light. So the light is coming there fully, then you find it is not a snake, it is a rope only. So this is called Rajju Sarpa Bhranti. All Vedantic explanation, this is Adi Shankara used very much. So this is how we are done. The Rajju means the rope. Sarpa is unreal, Rajju is the real. Like that only our true nature also. So we are afraid. So it is wrong knowledge, right? Because of that only. We are scared. Once the light comes, oh, relief. Like that. So, and another example is, I was told, earlier days when my school days and all that, somebody walking and said they saw a ghost on the post, electric post. So, and one person even became unconscious and all that. But all other people, when nothing happened. So these are all the type.
Sir, lost you again. No, sir. No, no. I think Patanjali Master is testing how patient we are today. Sorry, sir, we can't hear you. Maybe if you can join from the phone, if you can.
Ravali,
Sir,
can you take through the meditation for the 25 minutes or so? So then permission sir can join again and see that whether he can do it.
But
Okay.
Oh, you need to unmute, sir. Okay.
Oh, permission, sir.
Okay. No.
Sir, close the other window and talk from that.
Right.
Permission, sir. Close the other window. On the,
Talk
yeah.
from your phone.
Okay. Then we'll quickly understand the other two, other three, right?
Sir, you need to sign out from your computer.
I have to leave this. Okay.
Yes, sir. Now it's
Okay. Now, what we have talked about is pramana, viparya, and vikalpa. We'll talk in the next session more about that. Vikalpa is pramana, right knowledge, wrong knowledge, and verbal delusion is called vikalpa. That they like politicians and all that. They talk something, they mean something, but what they talk and they mean is different, and what is heard by other people also different, and jumping to conclusions. Just like that. See, talking about even viparya, I said, like a snake in a rope, which is not there. Same way, even think of this people having asthma, bronchial problems, health. I have seen cases when we were learning yoga classes there. So, asthma in Bangalore. So they think because of the pollution, pollens, etc., I am suffering from asthma, bronchial. So medical science, what do they say? They say it is internal defect or non-specific bronchial activity is the cause. That is what medical says. But do they have any medicine? No, hardly. But what is the remedy? We have to desensitize. So we have to desensitize. That is the key. So that is what yesterday we talked about, this Jalaneti and all that. No? There are so many kriyas. They are called as kriyas. Shat kriyas are there. 6 types of kriyas. That comes under our Hatha Yoga, in fact, not Patanjali's. So desensitizing is the key. So like that, we can overcome the issues. That is the right knowledge when we get. So from misconceptions. So next 2 are sleep and memory. So sleep again is also, though you get a deep sleep, even without dreams, still mind is there. Mind is in the seed form. Therefore, that also we have to understand that mind is working. For example, when you go to sleep, you think something, and when you get up, you remember everything. And even in sleep, you say, after good sleep, you say, I had a good sleep. So who is telling that? That means there is memory in the seed form. Same way, memory is stored. Without dreams, when you sleep, it is called the nidra, thoughts frozen into seed form in the unconscious form. And when we wake up, the vasanas are coming back. Whatever thought we had in the last before going to sleep, the first thought will be regarding that only. So sleep is not total nirodha. It is only temporary, and meditation is the real cessation of thoughts. And coming to smriti, memory is when perceived objects are not forgotten, but come back to consciousness, a kind of secondary thought wave. So thought wave of sleep also causes smaller ripples, which we call as dreams. So dreaming is remembering in your sleep actually. So the first 3 are pramana, viparya, vikalpa, are in kinetic form, manifestation form, action form. The next two are Nidra and Smriti in potential form, hidden in subconscious, avyakta. Okay. So what Patanjali says, mastery of all the five are needed. Complete purification is needed. Right. So with this understanding, let us go to meditation today. It's already late. So if you are not, close your eyes. Gently close your eyes. And let us go for progressive relaxation of the body and mind. Eyes gently close. Sit in a proper meditative posture. Take few deep breath, or if you know Anuloma Viloma, you can do 4 or 5 times so that the energy flow will be wonderful. No blockages will be there. Few rounds, 4 or 5 times at least, you can do that. Put the music. Now let us relax the whole body. Take your awareness to the toes. Relax each and every toes one by one. Relax. Relax your feet and soul. Relax your ankles. Calf muscle. Relax your knees.
Mission sir, can you please turn off your video and put the microphone toward little near? We can't hear you. You can turn off the video and put the phone near you to your voice, sir. We can't hear you. Yeah. Yes.
Relax your hip joints. Pelvis area. Relax the whole of your lower parts. Relax. Relax your lower back. Moving up vertebrae by vertebrae. Middle back. Upper back. Relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hands, upper arm, elbow joints. Wrist, palms, each and every finger of the hands. Relax. Bring your awareness to the abdominal area. Relax all the organs. Place them in a deep state of relaxation. Kidneys on the back. Relax. Your ribs, chest, externally and internally. Heart, lungs, lungs. Your neck muscles, front side, back side. Relax your throat. Back of the head. Top of the head. Relax forehead, ears, your eyebrows, eyelids, eyeballs. Relax your nostril, cheeks, mouth, tongue. Release tension from the root of your teeth. Your chins. Relax the whole face. Glance through the body from head to foot. Totally relax. Completely relax. Just give attention if there is any tension on any part of the body. So just relax. After suggestion can do wonders. Feel the lightness of body and the mind too. Bring your awareness to the heart area. In a place your dominant hand or both the hands, your heart, and be calm. Positive emotions of love, compassion, courage, loving compassion, loving kindness. Feel that. When you think of the positive emotions, expand, feel the love, expand to include everyone, everything. Feel the elevated emotion becoming one with the existence. Slowly, slowly bring back your awareness, your breath. Your natural breath. Just be aware. Just normal breathing. Become aware of the in-breath and the out-breath. You are going in, you are coming out. No concentration, no control. Just be aware of your breath. Just watching, witnessing, Sakshi Bhava, become a witness of everything. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just watching, watching. Just be. That is the name. You are soulless. Connecting to nature. Just be there. Meditation is experiencing inner silence, moment, wandering, dwelling in the present moment.
Just be you.
Masters, permission, sir, we can't hear you. Yeah, so masters, please get back to your body. Feel the sensations all in your body. Get back to the present moment. Express your gratitude to this beautiful time where you're able to sit and do meditation with this wonderful group. Express your gratitude to Mother Nature, the entire universe, the cosmos. Beautiful cosmic energy has entered into your body. Express your gratitude to that. Express your gratitude to each and every cell of your divine body that has been supporting you. Express your gratitude to your parents, to your neighbors, each and every person that you have met. Express your gratitude to the entire plant kingdom, animal kingdom. Express your gratitude to the technology that has brought us together. Express the gratitude to each and every energy being. Slowly and steadily get back. Rub your hands, put it on your eyes. Just open your beautiful eyes with a wonderful smile. Thank you, Masters. Thank you. No, sir. I think today it's a challenge with permission, sir, with voice box, something with the computer. So yeah, Masters. So if you can, you want to join from phone, you can do that. Okay, yeah.
Masters, if anyone wants to share, or if you have a question, yeah, please raise your hand and go for a question that you have.
Yes, Masters, if you have any questions, please do raise your hand. Yes, Manisha, ma'am.
Yeah, please unmute yourself, Manisha ma'am.
I said today I didn't complete my pranayam. So after meditation, can I do my pranayams or not? I should not do.
You can.
So Parmeshwaran sir is nodding his head, and sir is telling you can do.
Yeah.
Ashok sir, can you guide me, please?
Yes, ma'am. Your pranayama, you can do pranayama at any time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. There is no rhyme and reason for pranayama.
Ma'am, it's if the pranayama type that you're doing, if it's Anulom Vilom, you can do it. But if you're doing Kapalabhati or Bhastrika, where you put a lot of exertion on your stomach, then you should do them on an empty stomach, right?
Yes, I am empty stomach. But after
Yeah.
my question is after meditation, should I do or not?
It doesn't matter. I think we are
Okay.
still with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shri, can you unmute yourself? Yeah, Shri, can you unmute yourself, Master?
Yeah, now I got it. Thanks for sharing wonderful wisdom. It's really amazing experience, sir. Parameshwar ji and Ravli ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, I thank all of you for giving me such a wonderful wisdom. And couple of days back, after meditation, I didn't open my eyes, and that time I got a wonderful vision in which I saw a guru and flew with him to the sky full of stars. It's an amazing experience. I'm really grateful to you all, thank you very much. My highest gratitude to Parameshwarji, and I thank all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful sharing, Sri ma'am. I think you had a wonderful astral travel. So if you can recognize who that guru is, then you need to learn more about that guru and pick up what he stands for.
Yeah, I was curious to know that. I was just wondering who is he, but I couldn't recognize him. First, I did see his bright eyes. Then I saw a vague figure. After that, I didn't see him, but I flew into the sky with him. That's what I noticed.
Beautiful, beautiful. You will get to know in the future episodes of your meditation. But if you could recognize the guru, then please learn from what he stands for and sense a book of that guru. That will definitely help you to give the right wisdom.
Yeah, that's true. It's wonderful.
Thank
Very
you. Thank
much,
you.
ma'am.
Anjana Madhusudan. Yes.
Hey, madam. I'm relatively new to the meditation. My question is, what kind of energy we need to look for when we are doing the meditation? And how do we feel Atma and to the Paramatma? Like, is that just by looking at some of the cosmic energy that kind of felt like? Is that's what is we need to look for? And the second question is, when I am looking at more focusing on the breathing, and then I'm starting breathing faster, or focusing when I'm breathing, I'm putting more emphasis on the breathing rather than something else that I need to look for. Am I doing something wrong?
You should not do whatever the 3 questions that you asked. You should not think of ponder upon all the 3 questions. So you don't need to look for the cosmic energy, because we need to understand that cosmic energy is everywhere. It's in your body, right? If you are a science student, you'll understand about electromagnetism. They say that the nucleus, there is an atom, something that's making the nucleus revolve around the electron revolving around the nucleus. It's called electromagnetism. There is gravitational force. What is making those forces run? What is making your blood to run in the opposite direction against the gravity? So all this is cosmic energy. So there's nowhere to look. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. There's no point it's not there. It's in the whole universe. So there's no point to looking in it. You get cosmic energy in your sleep. You get cosmic energy through your food. You get cosmic energy everywhere. But in meditation, when you come into meditation and when you, reduce the number of thoughts, then that space becomes more open for the cosmic energy to flow. And you're taking that cosmic energy very consciously. And that is very abundant, at least 3 to 4 times, and you get in an average of 6 hours of sleep. And this Atma and Paramatma thing is something which every person needs to experience. Because whatever the books it's written, whether it's any Vedas or anything you take it, whether it's Ramana Maharshi's book of Who Am I, or whether it's book written by Paramahamsa Yogananda, everything is their own experience, right? So that Atma and Paramatma is things that you need to experience. You need to understand that everything is you. You just need to know that. You have forgotten it, that's it. Over a period of time, you just know it. For that, you need to have constant practice of meditation, constant practice of all the virtues that you need to do, whether what Parameshwaran sir is telling through Yoga Sutras and everything. That needs a lot of dedication and time. So that is a truly very personal experience. And when you are focusing with the breath, you should remove the word focus and you need to start observing the breath. That is very, very important. The word observing is something which you need to remember. Because when you understand that sometimes in a day, when you are going through certain emotional turmoil, for example, take if you're in an anger state, when you understand sometimes when now start focusing, when you're in an anger or when you're in a stress, when you see your breath, it's up and down, it's not equilibrium. You're either taking a lot of breaths continuously. So that breath indicates the state of your emotion. So when in meditation, all these emotions, they come up because we have been staying that for a very long time. So it takes time for the breath to come into its natural flow, because we are always in this continuous flight and flight mode. So don't worry about it. The breath will come back to its equilibrium. So you just need to observe the breath. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Permission, sir, is muted today, so I'm telling it, sir. Please, I wish you to come on to the phone, but you said you don't.
Yeah, Ramakrishna Garu, can you unmute yourself?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yeah, thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
please. Go ahead.
Okay,
Right.
very good. So today, during the day, I was listening to Gaurav sir's, the lecture again. And then as I was listening to it, he was talking about the energy body and balancing the energy at various levels through the chakras. This is something I don't have any knowledge about, right? Is it something like we going to cover, or is there any place where I can go and learn about
We
it?
are doing about energy bodies, all the 5 panchakoshas and the chakra system in our 4th week.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So we are coming, we're going it in a basis of soul, understanding the purpose of life. So we have planned it accordingly. We have given it in the PDF flyer also. So we are covering
Okay.
everything about chakras and panchakoshas, energy body, emotional body, mental body, everything is coming in the 4th week.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Vindhya ma'am, you can unmute.
Hello, thank you, Ravli ma'am. Thank you, permission, sir. Very beautiful meditation. Actually, today's meditation, even all the interruptions, I think are reflecting my mind state. I was trying to switch from one meditation program to the other, and by the time I transitioned, I think it is inside me too. So I need to calm myself, and we should not be multitasking. I'm trying to. I just heard yesterday from somebody that in meditation we learn to be totally in the moment, and multitasking doesn't work. And the way they explained was we are splitting ourselves when we are doing multitasking, and that's not. We need to be complete and in the moment. So I'm learning, and so maybe tomorrow there won't be any disturbance. And again, you not speaking has so much of significance. I think when we are in silence, we connect to ourselves, and that's what you are. And when we are silent, we will connect, and we get your message. Through Ravali ma'am, we are getting your message. So thank you, Ravali ma'am, for interpreting. Beautiful, beautiful session.
Thank you, Vindhya ma'am. I think sometimes these kind of experiences comes into our life where we think everything should go very smoothly, but some disturbance comes, we go all the way up and down. So this is also a type of learning for us.
That's what I was saying. I have lessons from both of them. So
Oh,
thank
yeah. Okay. So, masters, if there are any more questions, we'll take it or we'll end this session. Okay, there is a question here where, okay, in the chat box, I'm seeing a question. Yoga says that external sensory pleasures are fleeting and we should go inwards. However, another school says since we are in this life, we have to give all enjoy pleasures of the senses. Okay. What school? I don't know which school is that, but my minimum understanding on this, I wish Parmesan sir could add on this if we can type. Yeah. So see, I think we all need to follow that middle path. We need to have our materialistic pleasures as well as spiritual pleasures. It's very, very important. Because if you don't have that spiritual understanding or the spiritual wisdom, then these materialistic pleasures will go and continue. But we need to understand that there might come a time where you lose everything and you are like halfway everywhere. So we need to enjoy our pleasures. We need to have nice food, enjoy the nature, have beauty, enjoy the creation. That's how we are. We have given sense organs for that. We need to enjoy it. But we need to check, are we under the control of the sense organs or not? That is something which are important. To have complete control of my sense organs, or are my sense organs controlling me? That is the only thing that we need to check. That's it. Because we don't stop in having just a one car, or you're aiming for 10 cars, then that becomes a point where your sense organs are overpowering you. But other than that, if you can have that middle path, balance your senses, enjoy the nature's gift, enjoy this beautiful creation, everything is good. There's no question about it. Yeah. Yes, not to become the slaves to the senses, as Parmesan says. That's the only thing we need to check. Yeah. Okay, masters. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, masters. Thank you for the questions. So we'll meet again tomorrow with Parmesan's beautiful session on yoga and concepts of yoga. Thank you.